and welcome to Chamber Chatter. I'm Sean Hayes, Executive Director with the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Carrie Wheeler, 2020 President of the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce. And today we will catch up with our light bulb moment of the month and provide everyone with an update of our public events this summer in light of COVID-19.
First up today, we have our light bulb moment of the month, which we selected Clarkston Family Farm. And today we are joined by their founder and executive director, Chelsea O'Brien. Chelsea, thank you for being here with us today.
Chelsea. Also joining us, Jimmy Palazzo with Flying Rhino Cycling Club. Jimmy, we appreciate you joining us as well.
Thank you. Happy to join the discussion.
So Chelsea, to start us off, why don't you tell us a little bit about Clarkston Family Farm?
Sure. I love talking about our relatively new nonprofit educational farm. We founded this space about 4 years ago. I think it was January of 2017. And our mission here, the premise for creating this space, was to connect kids with the natural world, teach them about where their food comes from, and do this all in the context of a positive community gathering space. I'm so proud to say that in just a little under 4 years, we've already seen almost 14,000 kids of all ages and abilities. And it's just been a joy to see this grassroots community effort really grow. So that's a little bit in a nutshell what we are at the Clarkston Family Farm. We are very unique in the farm community because we're just about 1.5 miles north of downtown. In fact, some people have driven by our farm and not even realized it's there. It used to be the Bayless Horse Farm, 26 acres that the school district purchased in the late 90s. They built Independence Elementary School. So if you know where that is, we're right on the corner of Hubbard and M15, which is Main Street in Clarkston. And the school district built this beautiful elementary school, and about 10 acres on the corner was the old farmhouse and the horse barns and a beautiful little pond and terrific soil. But they were more interested in just focusing on their teaching and their education in the school district. And the farm just was used really for a good purpose for the school. They needed to have storage. But I used to teach outdoor education, and I grew up on a farm, and my kids went to Independence Elementary School. So in driving my kids to school every day, I would pass this really cool old farm space. And I was thinking, especially as a longtime educator myself, about how could we reimagine what used to be a vibrant working farm as a way to get the thinking and the teaching outside the classroom, to really add what I think of as relevance to the rigor in the classroom. So we're an educational farm for kids predominantly, but we do grow beautiful, delicious, organic produce. We have chickens here. So almost a byproduct of growing hearts and minds and doing science and hands-on learning in nature. We also have developed a working farm right here in Clarkston. It's really a unique space, and I would encourage you to visit.
Chelsea, we visited your farm many times and enjoy it. I've come there on field trips with my daughter. We've enjoyed your like fall fest there, and we really appreciate what you're doing for the community and for our children and bringing that back to life. So great job. But we selected Clarkston Family Farm this month for your Make a Donation ride program. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I would love to hand that over actually to Jimmy because it really was his baby. It came, I think, from what we were hoping to do, which was a Mother's Day event collaboratively. And Jimmy was really great about innovating and kind of pivoting in this really interesting and somewhat difficult time for people that are running nonprofits. So maybe Jimmy could field that one.
Great, thank you. Yeah, so the Flying Rhino Cycling Club has about 70 members, and we do all sorts of riding, from road riding to gravel riding, bike packing, mountain biking, many different activities. And we try to incorporate families into a lot of our activities and bring the next generation kind of up into cycling and get them out exploring nature. That's a big part of it and a common theme that we have with the Clarkston Family Farm, is that value for nature. So anyways, twice a year we have what we hold as call a back 40 bike ride. We allow families to come out and explore the back gravel roads of Clarkston area. Just beautiful riding out there. Great times for the family. We do it on Mother's Day back 40, and we do it in the fall back 40. This year we had to postpone or cancel the Mother's Day ride because there's restrictions on bringing large groups of people together. In our desire to support the farm and kind of that shared value of nature and encouraging families to get outside and explore, we thought what a great opportunity to create an online Facebook fundraiser, make a donation and ride. We included a map from the Clarkston Family Farm where families could come and do maybe a 6-mile ride on these back gravel roads, just a short little exploration of the area, just a loop that starts at the farm and comes back to the Clarkston Family Farm. So a good way to make a contribution to the farm, go visit the farm, and get outside for a bike ride. And we know that more and more people and families are out there riding their bikes more now than ever, which is great to see.
It's fantastic. And Jimmy, that kind of leads right into my next question. I wanted to know a little bit more about Flying Rhino Cycling Club and I guess kind of how your partnership with Clarkston Family Farm came to be exactly. Is there any particular history there?
The Flying Rhino Cycling Club has been part of the community for 40 years. And we always make it a big goal of our club, not only just to enjoy bike riding, but to get out and be part of the community and participate and support the local community. So we always involve local businesses with our back 40 rides, just to show that support and bring that awareness kind of across the community. Again, back to our shared value that we have with the Clarkston Family Farm, respect for nature, appreciation of nature, and kind of getting out and exploring and learning these things. We thought that was a nice opportunity for partnership, not only for our goal of getting families and more kids out there riding their bicycles, but also, again, to support that respect and love of nature.
You're right. I think I've rode my bike more during COVID-19 than I ever have. So I think we are seeing a lot more cyclers out there. So that's great. A lot more family gatherings of bike rides. So it's nice to see. How can the community learn more about your nonprofits and what can we do to get involved and to help?
So I can field that one, Carrie. And I just want to put a little tag on what Jimmy was answering about our connection. Clearly we have very similar missions and values, and it was such a natural alignment for us to collaborate on some of these things like the Mother's Day ride, which we kind of pivoted and created this make a donation and ride. But we first really got to partner when we had our Monarch Butterfly Festival, which we host here at the farm, and we'll see if we can creatively still have that event. I guess it was early September, but late August is when we normally have our Monarch Butterfly Festival. We had almost 1,000 people. So we were thinking, how can we encourage people to ride their bikes here to our festival so parking isn't such an issue? And of course, that was a terrific way for us to really get to know each other. So I think that's when we first really started to bond, Jim, is when we were doing Monarch Butterfly Festival together. How can we support nonprofits? Well, it's an interesting time, isn't it, right now? One of the reasons the fundraiser was so vital to us at this time is the farm, as you mentioned, Carrie, we do field trips. We do workshops, we have camps, we have classes, we have wonderful, sometimes very large community events. None of those things are happening right now. And that was a huge source of revenue for our farm. We do still have our market, as I kind of alluded to earlier. We grow beautiful food, we connect with other local farms. That's on Wednesdays. But other than our farm market, there really was no way for us to continue to build our greenhouse and do some of the things that are just required to run a fairly large scale operation, here in Clarkston. I would love to have people to, come out on Wednesdays, of course. You can get your eggs, you can get your produce right here. So that would be a great way to learn more about and to support a local farm. And it's a win-win. You've got to eat, we're growing beautiful food. Of course, visit our website, clarkstonfamilyfarm.com. Of course, you can like us on our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And I think one of the best ways to show the support of what we do here at the farm is grow your own garden. Get out in nature, do the bike rides, take the nature walks. These are safe things we can do right now. And by doing those things, I feel like we are doing our job, inspiring you to just get outside and, as we say at the farm, dig it.
Fantastic. Chelsea and Jimmy, thank you both so much for joining us here today. One thing I really like hearing about right now is, so many groups have had to cancel, postpone, or change their events in some way. So to see your program adjusting and doing it so efficiently, I think that's just great for our community. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We love the chamber.
Thank you both for all you're doing for our community. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you too. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Up next is an update on our events this summer. We've received several inquiries and we would like to provide an update to our community regarding our regularly scheduled events for the summer. One of our most popular events is our 6-week Concerts in the Park series that is typically hosted in June and July. Our organization made the decision to cancel the first free concerts in June. We are keeping July open as a possibility to be determined no later than June 10th. Currently scheduled dates for the July concerts are July 10th, July 17th, and July 24th.
Other events that have changed as a result of COVID-19 include our food truck rally, which has moved to August 21st, our annual golf classic, which has moved to July 20th, and the first date in our Movies in the Park series, which has been canceled for the month of June. We plan to continue with our August and October dates for the Movies in the Park series. Decisions have yet to be made regarding our most widely attended event, Taste of Clarkston. The tentative date is Sunday, September 27th. We will be working with our event partners at the City of the Village of Clarkston and Independence Township Parks, Recreation, and Seniors to determine the best course of action in hosting this event.
The Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce values communities' well-being above all else and will not host any of these events if they pose an imminent risk to public safety or violate orders laid out by our governor.
The best way to stay updated is to visit clarkston.org and sign up for our email subscription list, or to follow the Clarkston Area Chamber of Commerce on Facebook. Those with immediate questions are always welcome to reach out to us via email at info@clarkston.org.
Thank you for joining us today. Stay safe and healthy, Clarkston. Looking forward to seeing you in person soon.